Hi friends, today I'm going to show you a triangle shawl crocheted with a 5mm crochet hook and a yarn that you like. This is made with a cotton yarn, and we begin from here and we increase, so we are forming this beautiful rhombus shapes. And we create one rhombus, then two, then three. This is the way that the pattern is getting wider and wider. And finally I made an edging of small balls made with the crochet hook. I think they look nice. Choose your own color and let's get together and crochet this. To begin, we're going to take our hook and our yarn and make a slip knot. You can always crochet this with a bigger hook or with a smaller hook. So you just work as many rows as you want. We have to chain 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we are going to work a double crochet in 5th chain from hook. So count 1. 1 is the one that our loop is going out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn over and work a double crochet in 5th chain and one more in next chain. So counting the turning chain, we have 3 double crochets. Then we chain 2, we skip 2 stitches and work 3 double crochets, so we make the same start and the same end. 3 double crochet after 2 skipped. 1, 2, and 3. This is our first row. It's not a very sharp shape of triangle, but this is the shape. So we have 3 double crochet at the beginning, 3 at the end, and we are turning, and we are going to work row number 2, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and in that very first stitch, which you can see the loop at the base of our chain, we are going to work 4 double crochet. So in total we will have 5 with the turning chain. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have a petal here, and we work chain 2, a double crochet there in the middle of the space. In the space we work it into the space, not in some particular stitch, and we do the same here now to the other part. Chain 2 and work at the very last stitch, which is the 4th stitch of chain 4. We insert our hook there. In both loops it's better, and work 5 double crochets there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, 5. This is our second row. We have 2 big petals here, and in the middle we have a double crochet. We turn, and once again we are going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our row 3, and you can see here this is our row 2, and for row 3 we are going to make the same thing. We are going to make 2 big petals at the beginning and at the end, and in the middle we will have, in these 2 spaces, we will work 2 double crochet here and 2 double crochet here. So we are working at the very first stitch 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and one more, 4. So in total we have again 5. We are going to chain 2 and work in the first space 2 double crochets. This is the beginning of the rhombus, which begins with 1 double crochet, then 4, 2 and 2, then the 4 in next row we will work 8, and I will show you. Well, in the first space we worked 2 double crochet, and we're going in next space without chaining or anything else to work 2 more. 1 in the second space and a second in this space. So this, let's put them this way so you can see this is the beginning of the rhombus. 1 double crochet and 4. Then in this place we'll work 8, then 12, then we're going to decrease. So after this part we chain 2 and we work 5 double crochets at the very end, at the last stitch, the 4th stitch of the turning chain. There we work 1 double crochet in the same stitch, 2, 3, 4, and one more, 5. And this is how it looks at the end of row 3. And from this point and after, you see this is row 3. We are going to work always 1 separate double crochet in each stitch of these 5 of this cluster. So after this we're chaining 4 and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochet at the beginning and 5 at the end, always 1 by 1. Till row 3 it was clusters. After row 3 it's single made double crochets. So row 4 we turn, we chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want now to work at the second, because chain 4 just made counts as a double crochet, so we work one more here, here, here and here, 4 more, one at each double crochet of previous row. We skip the very first stitch and work a double crochet at the second, at the third, at the fourth, and at the fifth. So we worked 5 double crochets. Now chain 2, and we will work this 2 double crochet in first space, 1 in each one of previous 4 and 2 in the next space, so we have in total 8. We have chained 2 and then in this big space work 2 double crochets, 1 and 1 more, so we have 2. We work 1 in each stitch of next 4, I cannot work this way very easily. So 1 more, and we have 6 till now, and 2 more in this space, 1 double crochet and the second one, and then we chain 2 and work 5 double crochets, 1 in each stitch. Okay, 1 here, a second one, 3, 4, and our fifth, it's going to be at the 4th chain of the initial chain 4, and this is our edging here, and this is our first rhombus. Let's turn and work again the same thing, always at the beginning chain 4, and work in all these 5 double crochets, 1 double crochet. We go to the into the second stitch and work a double crochet, the third, the fourth, and the fifth. So again 5 and 5, always after this chain 2, and then we have 8 double crochet in front of us. We're going to work 2 double crochet in this very first space, 1, and the second one 2, and 2 we are going to work afterwards in that space, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4 we are going to have 12 double crochets. work a double crochet in each double crochet of previous row. Two more. It was 8 in previous row, and 2 at this space, and 2 that we're going to work now in this space. In total 12 double crochets. Then we have to chain 2 and work our last edging 5 double crochets. Very easy at the beginning and at the end, I believe. 2, 3, 4, and in 4th chain the 5th. This is it. Turn. Again the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. In 2nd double crochet, one in each one of next 3, and right after the double crochets just remember to chain 2 always, and then we have made the widest part of the rhombus, I mean the 12 double crochets. Then in next row we are going to reduce again and work 8. So we are going to work a petal of 4 double crochet in the first space, chain 2, skip 2 chains, and work in central 8 double crochets. We are here now. We have chained 2. We will work 4 double crochet in this space. 1, like a petal, let's say 2, 3, and 4. I just want you to understand the architectural, let's say, making of this rhombus. Chain 2 after the petal, skip 2 chains and work a double crochet next, and double crochet next 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. To know that we are working the right way, we have to have 2 double crochets left unworked from previous row. So we have this shape, if you can see it. And we are going to work the same thing here. Chain 2, a petal made of 4 double crochets in this last space, as we did at the beginning of the row. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And even if it's very near here, we have to chain 2 again. This way it's getting wider, the shawl, and work then 1 double crochet in each double crochet of previous row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th in 4th chain, and we turn our work, and we're going to reduce a little bit more the stitches here. So from 8 we're going to work the central 4 double crochets to make the same thing as we did at the beginning, and then 1. In this row we're going to start again 1, 2, 3, 4 and work in second double crochet, a double crochet, and work in next 3. So we have in total 5, and right after chain 2. And what we are going to do, in previous row we had made 1 petal. Now in this row we're going to begin, let's see a little bit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th row. Now we are going to work the row number 7. Row number 7, in this row we will work 4 double crochet for our rhombus, and we are going to begin a new rhombus here and here. So in the first space, right after chaining 2, we're going to work 1 double crochet. This is the beginning of the new rhombus. Then, because we cannot do anything else, in next space we're going to work petal, then chain 2 and 4 double crochet at the center, and then reverse the pattern, chain 2, a petal, chain 2, 1 double crochet, which will be the beginning of a new rhombus in this part, then chain 2 and our edging. Let's make this 7th row. We have chain 2, so at the very first space work a double crochet. This is the beginning of the new rhombus that is going to be worked to the right part of our shawl. Then chain 2, then work 4 double crochet, a petal of 4 double crochet in that second space, 1, 2, 3. In order to cover the spaces with something, we do petals. Right afterwards chain 2, and then skip 2 stitches and work in the central 4, 1, 2, 1 double crochet, a second in next one, in next stitch, a third in next stitch, and a fourth. So we are done shaping our rhombus. Chain 2, we have skipped 2 double crochet, work a petal of 4 double crochet in this space, 1, 2, 3, and 4, chain 2. We have a last space here, don't forget. Here we're going to work 1 double crochet, which will be the beginning of the new, and chain 2 of the new rhombus at this part on the left, and then just work 5 double crochet after chaining 2. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we have not finished our first rhombus here. And in this row we are going to work, let's say, the second row of this rhombus, so we are going to work 2 and 2 double crochet in these spaces, and then petals here and 1 double crochet, which will be the last thing that completes our rhombus. At the beginning, very easily, we have to chain 2, 3, 4, and in second double crochet work a double crochet, and in next, and in next, and in last of 5. Always we form this edging here, chain 2, then this is our new rhombus. Remember, 1 double crochet at first row, then we have 2 and 2, so we have 4 in the second row. Make 2, work 2 double crochet in first space and 2 double crochet in second space without chaining in between these double crochets, so we have 4 in a row, then chain 2, and then work in next space a petal of 4 double crochet. In spaces where we don't want to create something like a rhombus, we just work 4 double crochets. Remember this, just to cover these spaces, and chain 2 and work at the second double crochet of the fourth of the 4, 1 double crochet. So this is the center of our rhombus. Then we do the same thing, chain 2, as here a petal here of 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 1 more 4 double crochet here, chain 2 always. Then we have 2 spaces, work 2 double crochet in first space and 2 more in next space. It's the other rhombus of the left side, and chain 2, and we've come to the end with the 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th. It's a very old pattern, this. Here it is. You have to pull a little bit these edges so it comes and it looks better. But working in rows, you are going to see that the triangle is going to be okay. Then we have to work next row before we begin a new rhombus at the center. We are at this point, and we're going to work a similar row here, working petals next to this single double crochet, and then work after 2 rows a new rhombus. So we are at row number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to work now row number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to show you row number 9 in my next video. Please tell me if you like this pattern, subscribe to my channel, and in next video I'm going to show you all you have to do in order to finish the shawl and how you are going to work this edging if you like it. Thank you very much. Have a nice time crocheting and knitting.